Welcome back to the Little Rickert Show. We discussed a little bit of the NBA draft. We also I went over recapped what went on uh, this past week or so in World Cup. A couple surprises there: Italy not making it, Spain not making it. Those are two headliners there, and Brazil barely making it. Uh, and Costa Rica making it is a shock. So that a lot of surprising stuff in the World Cup. One other thing to go over: Flyers traded Scotty Hartnell, the Blue Jackets, for R.J. Umberger. I don't know what to think of that. I thought Hartnell was a staple, has done a good job. They need to get more scoring. I don't know if R.J. Umberger's the answer in that department, but we'll see what goes on there. We're going to discuss the Phils. Last week they swept the Braves out of Atlanta and then took only in split in St. Louis. Now this week they split with the Marlins, and yesterday and today, pitiful performance. Howard had two errors today, I believe, in the second game of the doubleheader today. Had a couple errors. They lost 10-3 the first game and lost tonight again in the second game 5-2. Yesterday, unacceptable. Now they're 7 back, and again, coming this week's a crucial week. They get double digits behind. I think it might be time wheel and deal and get rid of some players. Inconsistency. This has been going on since 2010, 2011. Failure to move runs over, failure to score runs for starters who pitch well. The other night, Kyle Kendrick, they left him in too long again. And that happened last week against Cardinals. They left him in too long. It's a shame. I heard an announcer say tonight that Phillies and Braves shouldn't have a hard time scoring. Phillies do have pop in the lineup. They do. But it's inconsistency. First off, you're not getting the production out of the leadoff spot like you had years past. That's a problem. I think Chooch, when he comes back off, it should stay at the second spot in the lineup. Keep Utley hitting third. But I think it's time to give up on Dominic Brown. He's just not getting it done at the plate. Also, I think we need to cut ties with Ben Revere. He's not a leadoff guy, and I want the speed, and he's not a 7 and 8 hole guy. He might have. I think it's time to cut ties with him too. It's a shame too because the bullpen's dominant. One of the best bullpens now in baseball right now. And it's a shame. Papelbon's having one of his best years in a while, and it's a shame that you have that coming around, and the offense and defense are struggling. If you can get the offense and defense to play decently, Phillies probably be in first place. So there's got to be another big week coming up. So I don't know what more I can say. Coming up here in the maybe next week, I'll start the preview for the NFL. Training camp starts in a couple weeks. We'll get that going. We'll try to do a college preview and a high school preview here in August too, so in the July, August. Uh, high school football this year could be very exciting around here, especially in Millersburg, with a lot of kids coming back. Uh, can't get into too many details, but it's gonna be exciting at Millersburg this year, I believe. Lot of young talent. Big line's gonna be line's gonna surprise a lot of people. I think they're gonna do an outstanding job. And I'm not saying that because I'm the stat guy for the football team. I really truly believe after from what I've seen and stuff in the off season, they've been working hard. Some other teams are gonna have a say, of course, but we'll wait and see. We'll try and do a little preview there. College, I think Penn State could have a good year. 14 playoff starts. I kind of don't like it. I'd rather have it at 16 teams. To me, there are 11 FBS conferences. Take the 11 FBS conference champions, 5 at-larges. There should be no argument. But we'll talk about college football later when I get to it. But NFL preview is going to come up. Going to be another good year in the NFL. Eagles did pretty well. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a little preview. Eagles will win the East again. Antron Roll says, he said on Twitter, Eagles are third. Really, Antron Roll. Who do you have on your team, buddy? UC Manure is gone. The only receiver you got is Victor Cruz. You have a bunch of no names at running back, and your defensive secondary is left to be desired. So I think you have it reversed. I think you guys will be fighting with Dallas for the bottom. That's just my opinion. So there's your little Dallas. Gonna be average. They're gonna be. They're gonna be worse than 8-8, in my opinion. Especially losing Sean Lee, critical part in their defense. He's one of the best linebackers in NFL. With him going down an ACL in the workouts, that's a big loss for the Dallas Cowboys. And that's not gonna help them. And they don't run the football. They don't run the football enough. If they ran the football and used DeMarco Murray like they should, they got a shot to be better than 8-8. But I don't. But they're at least going to be 8-8. They're going to be fighting with the Giants for last. To me, I don't even consider the Redskins a threat. Even with them getting Deshaun Jackson. So there's your sneak peek in the NFC East. So. That's all I got. We'll try and do another video coming up this week. When football season rolls around, we'll probably have we'll do a lot more videos here. And we'll really get into opinions and stuff with football and basketball and baseball in full gear. I'll try and give a lot more opinion and stuff. So, again, thank you for liking and supporting the page and supporting what I do. Just a reminder this week, Thursdays, the Millersburg Fireworks from 5 till dusk with the fireworks probably starting around 9:30 or so. So they've been phenomenal the last couple years. Last year was really good. So get out and it'll be a fun time. But again, thank you for supporting and liking the page. Don't forget, leave comments and questions. We had a good debate on the about the NBA draft Thursday, which was pretty good. We had a couple people comment, and that was fun. So again, this stuff's for you guys to leave your opinion, voice your opinion, because how many of you have ever gotten on like Mike and Michael and voice your opinion? There's got so many callers, and so I wish I had the equipment to really do a full blown talk show. Then we can really blow it up. But it is what it is. So leave comments, questions on my Facebook page, Little Record Sports, or you can tweet me at LTR71. That's all caps. Or you can email me ltr71@hotmail.com. Again, thank you, and thanks, and we'll see you sometime next week. I'll probably put something on the page. Let you know when I'm gonna do it again and what we're gonna discuss. So until next week, have a good weekend. Have a good week next week. Hopefully I'll see you guys at the fireworks. Feel free to say hello and all that good stuff. And so again, thanks, and we'll see you next week. This is Little Record Show, Little Record Network. See ya.